home team continue to take care of business in the NBA playoff series featuring the Memphis Grizzlies and Los Angeles Clippers. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Western Conference quarterfinal action Game 5 from the Staples Center. Opening tip scheduled for 10:30 Eastern Time on TNT. Clippers have moved down from 5.5 to 5-point home favorites in the betting market, while the total is held steady at 180. Definitely monitor any future odds movement by going to SBRodds.com. Memphis tied up the series at 2 games apiece with 104-83 and 94-82 victories as 3.5 and 4.5 point home favorites in Game 3 and 4, and the over is 3 and 1 in the first 4 games in the series. It's really been about rebounding the last 2 games for the Grizzlies and getting back on track. A 92-61 combined advantage on the glass in those 2 games, and 44-6 scoring margin in second chance points. The key player to monitor in this series for Memphis, of course, is power forward Zach Randolph. Combined to score 51 points in Game 3 and 4 at FedEx Forum, but averaging just 13 points in the first 2 games at the Staples Center. And point guard Mike Conley is also a prominent figure, given the fact that he's matched up with all-star point guard Chris Paul on the other end. 23 assists and just 2 turnovers in the 2 home games in the series. When you look at the Los Angeles Clippers, the team that's controlled the glass has won the first 4 games in the series, and that's exactly what Los Angeles did at the Staples Center. And this is the 4th time now that Los Angeles has been involved in a playoff series. It's been tied 2-2 after 4 games. They've lost the previous 3 series in that situation. But on another side note here, this is the first time that Los Angeles has held a 2-0 advantage and then tied up 2-2. So it could be a different story here, especially given the fact that 62 NBA playoff series have seen the home team win the first 4 games in a best-of-7 situation. The home court advantage, the team holding home court, is 51-11 series record in that situation. These 2 teams have played 18 times the last 15 months. Of course, they met in last year's NBA playoffs. The Clippers have won 11 of those 18 games, including a 9-1 mark when scoring 91 or more points, a figure that I think they can hit in this contest. The Clippers have gone over the total in all 8 home games this year when favored as 3.5 to 6 points. And I think the bench is really the story here. I think that is going to be the main storyline for the Clippers and possibly winning Game 5, is they're a much more confident group in front of the home fans than traveling on the road, and that should even out the fact of the Grizzlies really coming on the glass. So my pick in this game is going to be over 180 in Tuesday night's game featuring the Memphis Grizzlies and Los Angeles Clippers. But I think this number is going to drop down to the 179, 179.5 level. So I definitely wait until you can get a better number. This has been another edition of Across the Board here at SBRforum.com, and definitely follow me on Twitter at JeffGrantSports.